Man, that air conditioner is so loud. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here as we go ahead and conclude the album Welcome to My Nightmare, Alice Cooper. We're going to finish out the album with the last two tracks, The Awakening and Escape. Last where we left off, Steven is seemingly awakening from whatever dreaming, nightmare, trauma, whatever it is that he's going through. He's awakening to it with some voices. Perhaps his mom's voice, it says, calling to him. And we're about to find out what happens next. This has been a really cool album to listen to. I mentioned it on the last video, but I really enjoyed the way that that concept just kind of comes back out of nowhere and just slaps us in the face with the most blunt force. And then we're about to finish out the story. So I'm going to let the last 10 seconds of Steven play, and we'll let it just go on into the next two tracks, The Awakening and Escape, and we'll probably just let those two run together, and then we'll discuss it afterwards. So, let's go.
I wake up in the basement. I'm so hungry. I'm dry. I must be here sleepwalking, mustn't I?
I like how these two piano lines are kind of working simultaneously. Very ominous.
From my easy chair, looking for my wife. Following a trail of crimson spots that lead into the night. Makes me feel like a man.
I'm going to let it obviously go into the next song because we're going to finish it out right now, but I actually have a lot to say about this one. All right, so it seems, I'm sure we're going to get the big revelation in the next track, but it seems like he killed his wife while he was sleepwalking, which adds a whole different twist to this dream, right? He wasn't just dreaming, he was sleepwalking, and the person who was calling Steven was apparently his wife, who's probably telling him to stop. After he apparently killed her. I love the two piano lines that open up in the beginning because they create such an ominous atmosphere. As he's waking up, because when you wake up, you feel kind of groggy, you don't know quite where you're at, and then soon he comes to the realization of what's happening, right? So he wakes up. He says he wakes up in the basement. He's hungry. He's dry, just like normal thoughts that you feel when you wake up. You wake up, you're like, my mouth's kind of dry. Kind of hungry, I'm in the basement. Okay. And then he starts to put things together. I must have been sleepwalking. Then he says, getting up from my easy chair, looking for my wife. Following a trail of crimson that leads into the night. Soon he's starting to pick things up together. And then, of course, he says, suddenly I realize I see it all through real eyes. Great line. These crimson spots are dripping from my hand. At that point, and from just before that, getting to that point, the music has really been building up, building up, building up. The drums, the guitar, the distorted guitar comes in with that realization, and it's all just coming to a certain kind of climax. But before it does hit that climax, he says the line, and it quiets down, and oh, it makes me feel like a man. So instead of there being this huge distraught and emotional turmoil and all these things that, any normal person would feel, he feels like a man. He feels powerful, at peace. So, this track, The Awakening, is not only the literal awakening from his sleep and from his sleepwalking. It's not only the awakening to what he's done. It's not just him awakening and realizing that he killed his wife. It's also the awakening that he liked it. Dude, this album, this has really come out of nowhere. That's what I was thinking when he, as we're getting the revelation that he killed his wife, I'm assuming, unless there's another twist in the last song, this, adding to what I said before about the album concept and how for some of the songs in the middle of the album, the concept kind of was swept to the side, and then it kind of came back when the actual concept and the story came back with little subtle hints towards the other songs. This actually gives a new meaning to Only Women Bleed. Isn't that crazy? That is actually really, really cool. This is how you make a concept album. Let's just go ahead and get into the last track here, which is going to be Escape. Let's go. That's good. That's really good. can hear him losing it at the end. Still 10 more seconds. You gotta let it run just in case. You never know if there's a hidden track or hidden message or anything. And I think that is it. You know what? Escape. I gotta be honest, after the heavy hitters of the last few tracks, I was kind of hoping and expecting something different, but we kind of moved back into that kind of straightforward hard rock kind of sound, which is fine. But I will admit I was a little disappointed on a first listen. I'm like, oh, we're back to this. Like, it sounds cool, but like the last few tracks were just like, there was so much going on, and I was really enjoying that. And it was a little disappointing to end like in this specific fashion. But at the same time, Cooper does this very well, and I'm still enjoying the song as a whole, especially the middle section. Oh, that was loud. Right here. No, that's not it. I'm looking for the break. Hold on. This. I guess I was at the right place. I was kind of hoping something really cool would kind of build off of this, because the verse and the chorus play like a very straightforward hard rock song, but then the little break kind of adds a little something. Even in here, like where the song kind of empties out besides the drums and him singing, it just kind of sounds, you know, like there's something else going on. I still find the guitar playing very sweet around everything else going on. But yeah, I didn't find really much in this song. And I think lyrically, if we're still continuing on with the concept, he's just talking about escaping. Or if you want to take it out of the concept, it could just be escaping real life, escaping the pressures of life. Paint on my cruel or happy face, I hide me behind it. It takes me inside another place where no one can find it. Escape. I get out when I can, I escape. Anytime I can, yes, I'll escape. I'm crying in my beer, come on, let's escape. Just get me out of here. Like I said, continuing with the concept of the album, he's killed his wife. Now he's just looking to get out of there. Says he's crying in my beer, or in his beer, so, you know, some part of him is upset about it. But at the same time, in the last line of the last song, he did say it made him feel like a man. Don't get me wrong, don't get me right, it's not like you are. When I get home from work at night, I'm blacker and bluer. I escape, blah, blah, blah. Where am I running to? There's no place to go. Just put on my makeup and get me to the show. He mentions his doctor said just come around and you'll be taken care of. And while he ran my problems down, he stole his mascara. He's trying to disguise himself and get out of there. Maybe he went to the doctor to... I don't know. I was thinking about it like, I don't know. Because at first I was going to say maybe... as he was killing his wife, his wife obviously defended herself and maybe like scratched him or something, so he went to the doctor to get cleaned up before I don't know. But I don't think that really holds water there at the end. So yeah, the ending track, it's fine. It's just the rest, those last 4 tracks were really like building up to something really, really cool, and I really enjoyed that. And this kind of left me wanting a little bit more, I'll admit. It's like this break, I was really hoping for something, because this little break is almost a little Beach Boys-esque. If you added some more harmonies behind that, like I know you get them right there, but like there's something kind of Beach Boys about that, right? I was just really wanting that to go into something perhaps different than the hard rock feel that we've gotten before. But regardless, it's a fun track, really, really fun album. This was a joy to listen to. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well with me. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else about this album, song, any interesting facts about it besides him injuring himself several times on the tour. And on this track, Escape, it was once again Tony Levin featuring on the bass here. So yeah, this was really fun, and especially as a first solo album for him. Obviously he had experience, but I think that it was really good, and I would really, 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 really love to see this album play out, especially with the Steven storyline. I think that'd be really cool to see how it would kind of unravel on stage, so to speak. So let me know your favorite tracks. Let me know your thoughts on the album. I hope that you guys once again enjoyed it. A little something something for the Halloween season. A little treat. No tricks. No tricks here. But I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching the videos alongside with me and listening to, I should say listening to the music alongside with me, because I'm not watching the videos. I'm just here. You can follow me on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon, all of these places. Thank you. Thank you sincerely for being here, and I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.